you're watching this, gotta mean this. I couldn't have said it better myself. What's the one question I get asked probably more than any other? That question is, hey Steve Dog, how on earth do I find deer? Well, you're in the right place because this is Deerwatch 2021. Let's get on with the show. We're going to cut right to the chase now, and Steve Dog's going to give you 5. That's right. People in Devon can mostly count that on one hand. 5 top tips on how to find deer. So I'm going to head on up through the woods. I better get my thinking cap on, because these 5 top tips are unforgettable. Let's do it. Tip 1, location. It's no good going out in urban environments. Get out in the countryside. That is tip number 1. Nighthand likes it in the countryside. Tip 2, don't look for shrews. In there, look. Can you see that? There's a shrew in there. Nighthand just saw that one. Can you see it in there? That's 2. That's tip 2, folks. You don't go looking for shrews. Bet you've never heard of that tip before. On we go. Tip number 3 is all about the ability to move in a stealth-like manner. Meld with the environment and make no sound. And that's precisely what I'm doing right now. It's tip 3. Some of you crazy kids would have had an action man when you were kids. Or, better still, Steve Austin's $6 Million Man. Either one had eyes. They both had eyes. On the later versions of Action Man, they had the old eagle eyes. And on the $6 Million Man, they had like a telescopic eye, but it wasn't as telescopic, it was the other way around, but it was, you know, it's only a bit of fun, wasn't it? So that's tip number 4. Use your peepers, folks. See if you can see a deer. On we go. Now I'm in a good location here, on the edge of what is basically a landfill site, but they've landscaped it to make almost a kind of heathland. It's perfect for deer. I've seen them here before, but the trouble is they have a bird scaring sort of gun type thing that probably scares deer off as well. But you never know, you never know. And this is why I find deer hunting so invigorating and so enchanting. Blimmin' stingers. There's loads of blimmin' stingers. God. We can head back now. Tip number 5, folks. Persistence. Never give up. Yes, there's a fair chance that I may see no deer today, which would be kind of disappointing, I will admit, for the first episode of Deerwatch. But just stay tuned, because you never know. Maybe there's more footage to come, because we actually see a deer, or some deer. That's the plural of deer. Well, folks, looking side to side like the old geezer on Dad's Army, you know, the one who always looks a bit spooked at the start. That Godfrey, I think it is. I'm not sure. It might be the old Scottish guy. They all looked a bit like that, didn't they? I'm not saying I look like them. Anyway, what have we learnt from this? Well, first of all, we learnt that if you stuck with me so long, you deserve yourself a hot beverage, don't you? A cup of tea or something. So you're going to get one of those in a sec. Secondly, look where you're walking, for many reasons. Thirdly, I've given you those 5 top tips for deer stalking, which hopefully you can remember. I'm going to go through them again. And then finally, I think it's been great to get out, and hopefully I've given you the toolkit to go and find deer out in the wild, and hopefully we'll have more successes again next time on Deerwatch. So until next time, keep watching deer. I couldn't have said it better myself.